Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially healthcare. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
Listen, all you New Yorkers.
Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Nikola Tesla. Oh, my God. How many folks said, I know this may sound rather stupid, but how many people don't even know what a Tesla was? Like a tesseract. You know what that means? If anybody who has been following the other news knows about tesseract, but not now. Nikola Tesla was born, my friends, in 1856 in what is now Croatia. He was a brilliant and a restless mind who seemed to live half in this world and half in the future, much like Mr. Blaze in many respects. He was tall, intense, and obsessively precise, unlike me. Mr. Tesla possessed a gift that bordered on the supernatural. He was truly amazing. He could visualize entire machines in his head. He could run them mentally and correct their flaws without ever touching a wrench. So when he arrived in America in 1884, he briefly worked for Thomas Edison. As you know, old Tommy favored direct current, a system that required power stations every mile or so. But Tesla, believing alternating current was the future, capable of transmitting electricity over long distances efficiently, well, his idea was different. Well, the clash was inevitable. Their split ignited what now became known as the War of the Currents. Enter George Westinghouse. Westinghouse saw the brilliance in Tesla's alternating current system and backed it financially. Together, they electrified the 1893 Chicago World's Fair and later harnessed Niagara Falls, proving AC could power cities. It was a turning point in industrial history. Tesla's ideas were not incremental improvements. They were leaps. Radio waves, wireless transmission, remote control, fluorescent lighting, and even early versions of global wireless communication all flowed from this man's imagination decades before the world was ready. Yet, my friends, as you can imagine, genius did not translate into wealth. Tesla sold key patent rights to help Westinghouse survive financial pressure, forfeiting what could have made him one of the richest men in history. As investors lost patience with his more ambitious visions, funding dried up, and his dream of wireless global energy through the Wardenclyffe Tower collapsed unfinished. By the time Tesla died in 1943 in a New York hotel room, he was largely forgotten, feeding pigeons in Bryant Park and living in quiet obscurity. He died with little money, but with ideas that shaped the modern electrical age. Tesla has since restored his stature. The man who once seemed eccentric now stands as one of the true architects of the modern world. But I remember the first time you heard about Tesla, you thought, wow, how come we didn't hear about him? Because remember, who writes history? The winners. They do. That's it.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and busts. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the pain points of wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.